ब्रजधामाय पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्राय राधावनाय च नमो नमः। वृन्दायै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। एक साथ हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मैं सबसे पहले अस्मदीय परम आराध्य गुरुपाद पद्म ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्वामी अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत श्रील वामन गोस्वामी महाराज ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस भक्ति वेदांत श्रील नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज एवं समस्त गुरुवर्ग के श्री चरणों में अनंत कोटि साष्टांग दंडवत प्रति ज्ञापन करता हूँ। तदनंतर श्री वन महाराज, श्री नरसिंह महाराज और समस्त वैष्णवियों को यथायोग्य प्रणाम एवं सादर अभिनंदन। हम लोग रामायण से आलोचना कर रहे थे। कल महाराज जी बता रहे थे रावण कैसे शिव स्तोत्र पढ़ता था, तो कल मुझे याद आया, मैं भूल गया था। जो रामानंद सागर कृत रामायण सीरियल में जो रामायण इसका रावण का रोल किया था उसका अरविंद द्विवेदी या त्रिवेदी कुछ था, सर अरविंद द्विवेदी होगा, द्विवेदी। तो गुरु जी का एक प्रोग्राम था मथुरा में, तो उसमें अरविंद द्विवेदी आया था। गुरु जी प्रणाम किया, बोला मैं वही रावण हूँ। तुम रावण हो? कौन सा रावण? तो उसमें देखा तो छोटा देख रहा हूँ, तो बहुत बड़ा दिखता है। तो बोला गुरु जी जब मुकुट पहन के करके स्टेज में तो बड़ा दिखता है। मुझे तुम शिव स्तोत्र सुना, साथ ही साथ सुना दे। बोला हाँ तुम वही हो। और एक महाराज जी बता रहे थे कि अक्रूर को भेजा कृष्ण को लाने के लिए। क्यों? कृष्ण और बलराम अक्रूर चाचा चाचा बोलते थे। यद्यपि अक्रूर जी रहते हैं मथुरा में, किंतु उनका मन सबसे कृष्ण बलराम में। जब अक्रूर को भेजने वाले थे, अक्रूर बोल रहे हैं देखो कृष्ण को मत लाओ, वो विष्णु है। तो कौन सा बिगड़ गया? मूर्ख कहीं का विष्णु, प्रमाण कहाँ है? बता देखो गिरिराज गोवर्धन को 7 दिन 7 रात तक एक अंगुली पर ऊपर उठा के रखा। और कुछ? बोला हाँ क्या है? ये काली और नाग उसको दमन किया। उनके इतने शीश इस पर ता थोई करके नाच किया। उसको इतना जहर है, उसको निर्विष कर दिया। बोले आदि मूर्ख कहीं का, डुंड काली और डुंड वो जलचर। काली तो ढोड़ा सांप, तो एक प्रकार का सांप होता है जो पानी में रहता है, विष जहर नहीं होता है, बोले तो जहरहीन सांप है। और गोवर्धन ये मिट्टी का टुकड़ा है। मथुरा के कोई भी बच्चा उठा सकता है, वो जिससे जहर नहीं सांप से खेल सकता है। इसे विष्णु हो जाता है। जा बोला जा उसको ले आ। अब सोच रहे हैं क्या करते। जब जिसका मौत आता है वही करता है। जब रावण का मौत का समय आया, क्या किया? भगवती सीता देवी को चुरा के ले आया। प्रभु राम उनको आक्रमण करने नहीं गए, अपनी पत्नी को उद्धार करना, अपने वंश की आन रखना, इसलिए युद्ध किया। और जब कंस का मरने का समय आया, कृष्ण बलराम को न्योता देकर अपने सोने का रथ भेजकर ले आए। अब आता हूँ रामायण में। अच्छा, इस प्रसंग में और एक बता देता हूँ। जैसे कल बताया, जो वैकुंठ में 4 द्वार है, ऐसे ही 4 दिशा में 4 अलग अलग अधिष्ठात्री देवता है। पूर्व दिशा के अधिष्ठात्री देवता देवराज इंद्र है। पश्चिम दिशा के अधिष्ठात्री देवता वरुण देव, जो समुद्र के अधिदेवता है। उत्तर दिशा के अधिदेवता है कुबेर, जो देवताओं के फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर या वित्त मंत्री है। और दक्षिण दिशा में पर्सनिफाइड डेथ महाराज जम, उसका अधिदेवता है। ये रावण के बाप विश्रवा मुनि के 2 पत्नी है। एक पत्नी से कुबेर और दूसरी पत्नी से रावण, कुंभकर्ण, विभीषण। ये जो रावण जिस पुष्पक विमान से सीता को अपहरण करके ले आया था, वो असल में कुबेर का था। जबरदस्ती छीन के ले लिया, असल में कुबेर का विमान था वो। अब आते हैं, कल हम लोगों ने आलोचना किया था, रावण उसको चुरा के ले गया, ले जा करके रखा कहा, अशोक वाटिका में। रावण कभी भी जबरदस्त करके सीता के पास नहीं गया मिलन के लिए। क्यों? उसका अभिशाप था। ये जो कुबेर है, उनका 2 बेटे हैं। कुबेर कौन है बताया? ये रावण के पिता की दूसरी पत्नी थी, उसका बेटा है। कुबेर के 2 बेटे थे, नल कुबर, मणिग्रीव, जिसके लिए हम लोग या आप लोग कार्तिक में दामोदर अष्टक गाते हैं। कुबेरात्मजो बद्धमूर्तैव यद्वत् तयामुचितो भक्ति भाजो कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्ति सकाने प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहमे अस्ति दामोदरेह। मैं बीच में छोड़ देता हूँ, लोग याद रखते कि नहीं। ओके, कुबेर इज half brother or step brother of Ravan. Ravan father has 2 wives. From one wife only Kuber, and second wife Ravan, Kumbhakarna and Vibhishan. 3. Now coming again. So what happened? So Kuber had 2 sons. उनके 2 बेटे हैं, नल कुबर एवं मणिग्रीव। नल कुबर की जो पत्नी थी, उनका नाम वेदवती, बहुत ही सुंदरी थी। एक दिन आ गई थी, रावण उसको रूप देख करके फिदा हो गया, कामासक्त हो गया, उसको पकड़ लिया, उससे मिलने के लिए। वेदवती बता, क्या कर रहे हैं आप? मेरे ससुर हैं, ससुर पिता के समान, मैं आपकी बेटी के समान हूँ।
He was attracted.
होश नहीं, आप कितनी पत्नियां हैं, फिर
he said, you don't have any sense. You have so many wives, but still your lust is not being fulfilled. So Ravan was somehow or the other. So he was cursed. That he said that Ravan, if you look at any other women in lustful manner, you would be destroyed completely.
अभिशाप दिया था पत्नी के ऐसे दुर्दशा देख करके। खैर जो भी हो,
so they were the ones who gave the curse, and because of that,
समय जो चुड़ैल जो पिशाच था, पिशाचिन थी, उनके द्वारा उसको मनाने का कोशिश किया। जब रावण चुरा के ले जा रहा था,
Ravan was taking Mother Sita away at that particular time. Sita Devi was crying pitifully. She was thinking, she was saying, "Where's Ramchandra?" So on the way, what she saw, she saw there was a commotion, and there Sugriva, Hanuman, Jamwant, and all the other personalities were there. She took one of her ornaments and threw that on the ground, and then she said that when that's how Ramchandra would get to know about my whereabouts. He would get to know that I've been kidnapped, and this is the path taking to Lanka. So Sugriva and Hanuman got that ornament which was thrown by Srimati Sita, who was on the Pushpaviman, the airplane of Ravana. Now, Dasharatha Maharaj is a
huge, gigantic eagle.
Bosom friend is Jatayu, a very huge figure, you know. There was a massive fight which took place between Jatayu and Dasharatha Maharaj. He was so powerful that he could actually swallow Ravan along with all of his power. He was like, oh Jatayu saw, he's like, she's just like my daughter-in-law who is being abducted by Ravan. Jatayu saw that Ravan taking Mother Sita away. There was a huge fight which took place between Ravan and Jatayu. Ravan is very, very powerful. But then he was not able to stand and fight in front of Jatayu, who was also very powerful. Then, there was a Chandrahas Khadaka.
Donated by Shivji named Chandrahas.
There was a sword called Chandrahas. So with that weapon, he cut one of his wings. So then he could not fly anymore. So Ravan, in this way, he abducted Mother Sita and brought her to Ashwaghatika. So all the demons and all the witches were employed to convince Mother Sita that she should become my queen. Because Ram is just like a beggar wandering in the forest, and he can never come here to protect you. You should convince Mother Sita that she should not waste her life, and she should get married to me. So they would come and they would chastise, they would reprimand her, use harsh words, and it would give so many atrocities. But Sita Devi is Sakshat Bhagavati, and he's Ram and Lakshman, both of them were pitifully crying here and there. Ramji said, "Hey Lakshman, why did you leave when I told you to protect Sita? This is like a human-like pastime." Both the brothers are wandering in the forest as an ordinary human being next to the another. And then they came to the ashram of Shabri. And then after meeting Hanumanji, in Rishimukh Parvata, at Rishimukh Parvata is a place where Bali would not come. Bali and Sugriva are two brothers. They are the sons of Surya. One time what happened, a demon came and he challenged Bali and Sugriva. Both of them came out with clubs in the hand. So that demon, he actually entered in the cave of a mountain. And Bali said, you wait outside, and till the time I don't come out, what you do, you act as a security guard and watch out. Inside there is so much of darkness. Bali went inside. Then there was a very massive fight took place between Bali and that demon. 1 month passed by, but no, and after 1 month what happened? There was a stream of blood which was coming out of the cave. So Sugriva was like, oh, looks like my brother has been killed. So what he did, he actually brought a big boulder, a big piece of rock, and placed it in front of that cave. Then he said that now since there is no king, so everybody named Sugriva as the next king because his brother is no more. So, but Bali had a special boon that he cannot be killed in a one-to-one battle, especially in a battle in which he has the enemy in front of him. Bali is very powerful, and whosoever he would fight with, that enemy's strength, half of the enemy's strength will be received by Bali. He cannot be killed in a face-to-face fight. He can only be killed if someone can hit him from the back. So when he came out of that cave, he saw such a big boulder. But then he was so powerful that he removed that boulder and then came out of the cave. And what he saw, when he came back to his home, what he saw, that he said, "Hey Sugriva, what did you think? That I was being killed?" No. He said, how did He said, oh, you are greedy for the king. You're greedy for the kingdom. What did you do? You actually put this big boulder right in front of this big cave so that I get killed and you become the king. There was Bali was very, very powerful. So, and then what he did, Sugriva's wife was also taken away from him by Bali. Now, there was a demon called Dumdum. What he did, he went to the ashram of a Muni, and then his blood was everywhere. And that Rishi said that, who are you? You have contaminated my ashram because you brought so much of blood along with you. He said, if you come closer here, then you would be killed. So Bali went there. So that particular place is the only place where Bali cannot come. So Sugriv, along with Nal and Neel, Hanuman, Jamwan, all the associates, he would live there. Is the Parvata. So when Sita Devi was being abducted by Ravana, when she was passing by that particular mountain, she threw one of the ornaments. So Ram and Lakshmana, they met Sri Hanumanji. When they come, mountains are up and down. So then Ramchandra is effulgent like Surya, because Bhagavan himself is very effulgent. So now he has come in Surya Vansha. He's even much more beautiful. He's much more effulgent. And he was effulgent, but the lineage of Surya Vansha makes him even more effulgent. So when he saw Sugriv, he became very fearful. He was thinking that probably Bali has sent two agents of his to find out where Sugriv is, and then Bali would come and kill him. So what Hanumanji did, Hanumanji took the form of Brahmana, and in the form of Brahmana, asked him, who are you? Kimartham, what's the reason why are you here? What's the reason why are you wandering in the forest? So Hanumanji was asking these questions to Ramchandra and Lakshmanji in the form of a Brahmana. Lakshmanji said that I would like to meet Hanumanji. Hanumanji said that, yes, I will definitely make you meet Hanumanji, but then first answer. He said, you keep on asking so many questions, looks like that you love to answer, that love to ask questions. When Hanumanji asked, who are you? He said, we are the sons of Dashrathji. And then he answered all the subsequent questions. He said, if you answer all these questions, I'm going to make you meet with Hanumanji. He said, oh brother, it looks like that this Brahmana has Hanumanji in his pocket, that he's going to bring him out and make us meet with Hanumanji. So in this way, Lakshmanji and Hanumanji are talking to each other. This is not taunting, this is service of Ramchandra. Because Ramchandra is not able to tolerate the separation from Mother Sita. In order to do service, they were having this sort of loving talk. Lakshmanji said that, I'm Lakshman and he's Ramchandra. Then we would like to meet with Hanuman. Then Hanumanji in form of Brahmana fell at the lotus feet of Ramchandra and said that, hey Prabhu, why is it that you haven't recognized me? Ramchandra said that if a servant wants to test, if a servant wants to test a master, then I can't do anything. You were testing me. And a beautiful meeting took place between Ramchandra and Hanumanji. Then Ramchandra and Lakshmanji was brought by Hanumanji to Sugrivji, and that's how Ramji met Sugrivji. And Sugriv explained everything, that my wife has been taken away by Ramji said that my wife, Mother Sita, has been taken away. He said, yes. Sugriv said, we were together. We saw a plane in which Mother Sita was there and Ravana was taking her away. I think that's your wife. He said, do you know in which direction? He said, we don't know the direction, but then she threw this ornament from the plane. So when that ornament was shown to Ramji was like, oh yes, that's Mother Sita. And then he said, Lakshman, do you recognize? Lakshmanji said that, no, I can't recognize, because I never take my eyes off the lotus feet of Mother Sita. I always have my head down in Maryada, and I only know Mother Sita just by her feet. So that's how Ramji and Shri Sugriv, they became friends by the mercy of Shri Hanumanji. So he said, my wife has been taken away by my elder brother Bali. Sugriv ji told him that, Bali cannot be killed in a man-to-man fight, when you have a face-to-face fight with him. Ramji said, but there's a way. So Ramji says to Sugriv ji, you go and challenge him. Sugriv said that, no, if I go, he'll kill him. He said, no, if you go, I'll save you. So what he did, so there was a demonstration. There was a Sugriv said, I have the doubt. There's this particular tree. Is if anyone can pierce the entire tree with one arrow. Then when Ramji showed his power twice, that kind of gave him the confidence. When Srimad Mahaprabhu went to the South India, by the touch of Srimad Mahaprabhu, that tree was delivered. It's mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So here, Sugriva, who narrated everything, but now he's convinced with the power of Ramchandra. So the time of a rainy season came, and at that time, Sugriv knows. Sugriv has received the power of Hanumanji, of Ramchandra, and he became intoxicated. So Lakshmanji came to Sugriv and said, and he roared. He said that it's been many months Ramchandra has sent you to find Mother Sita, but then you have forgotten all of your services. Ramji has given you kingdom back to you, but then you're not performing service. So in 4 directions, 4 groups were sent. In one direction, Angad was the leader of one direction. Then all these different directions, different groups went. Angad is also very, very powerful, like Bali. In the southern direction, in all 4 directions. So all these personalities were sent in different directions to search for Mother, except the southern side. All the other personalities who went in different directions, they all came back. But then the southern side direction group, they did not come back. All of them said that we were searching, but then they could not find. So they were waiting and waiting and waiting for the group from the southern direction to come back. Then they found out that Mother Sita was kidnapped and being taken to Lanka across the ocean. He said, so who will cross the ocean? Many big monkeys. But then they can pluck or they can pull out many trees, but then they cannot cross the ocean. And they said that you are the captain, and after Sugriv, you will become the king. You must go. So Angad said, yes, I can go. I'm not going to cross the ocean. But then I have one fear. What's the fear? Would I be able to come back or not? I can cross. He said, why would you not be able to come back if you cross the ocean to Lanka? He said, see, when I was in Gurukul, my friend was the son of Ravan. So Angad had so this ragging system in India, in colleges, it all started by doing that. What Angad would do, Ravan's son Akshay Kumar, he would torture him. What he would torture Akshay Kumar, who was the son of Ravana. And he would make so many different kind of noises to disturb him. He would bully him. So one day, Akshay Kumar's head was he such a severe headache. And Akshay Kumar was sitting there. Raman asked Akshay Kumar, "What happened? Why is it that you have so many tears in your eyes?" He said, "Hey, father." He said that, "Oh." So whenever when he would ask him, he said, "Don't be fearful. Tell me, who is giving you headache?" He said, "Angad is the one who has beaten me so much that I'm having a headache." He said, "Why haven't you told me?" He not only today, he beats me every day. He said, "Why didn't you tell me?" He said, "If you tell anyone, I'm going to kill you. That's why." So he said, everyone has the same level of service in the ashram of Guru. He said, "So you should have told me." He said, "But if I tell anyone," he said, "I'll kill you." He said, "Angad, you're so wicked. Listen." He said, if you beat Akshay Kumar, he'll be killed. He said, "But if so Angad is thinking that if I come in front of Akshay Kumar, then I'll die. There is a high possibility I will not be able to come back. So I want that there's someone to go first, kill Akshay Kumar, and then the rest of the thing I can do later on. In the second round, I can go to Lanka." And the topmost of intelligent person at that time, Vayavriddha, the one who is the topmost of intelligent and possesses all knowledge, that is Jamvan. He's very knowledgeable and very elderly in age. Jamvan said that I can go, but then I would not be able to come back. He said, "Why? Because I'm very old now." He said, "I have the age factor, so I can cross the ocean." So when Sri Vaman Deva, in guise of getting the charity equivalent to 3 steps of land at that particular time, I circumambulated the earth 3 times, then I had no problem. But then at this moment, that time I was young, but now I'm old and I'm very tired. So the energy level is not the same. My energy level is not the same. I would be able to go, but then would I be able to come back? I'm not sure. So Jamban, in Ram Leela, when Vamandev came in Satyuga, when he measured the earth in guise of 3 steps of land, then at that time 3 times or 7 times he circumambulated circumambulated Mother Earth. In Treta, he was like the administrator of Ramchandra. He was the army general. In Dwapar Yuga, that in Dwarka's Krishna Leela, he actually became Krishna's father-in-law, because Jamvati, the daughter, Jamvati got married to Krishna, so Jamvati became he's the son of Brahma, and he became the father-in-law of Krishna. Hanumanji is the one. Hanumanji is very simple-hearted. Who is Hanumanji? He is Vaishnavanamita Shambhu, the topmost of Vaishnava. That Shivji, in order to serve Ramchandra in different ways, in all ways, he has come as Hanuman Chandra. Hanuman was asked in his childhood, Hanumanji was very naughty. Everyone says that no, we were not naughty, but then mother and father, they know. So Hanumanji was very naughty during his childhood. हम लोग हमारे बाकी क्या है, जब प्रभु जब आते हैं ऐसे नरबदले में ऐसे शरारती करते हैं. So when Hanumanji comes, when personalities comes, they are in Narabadila, so they act like humans. हनुमान के माता नाम अंजनी, पिता केसरी. Hanumanji's mother Anjan Kesari. Anjani is the mother, the mother is Hanumanji, and the Kesari is the father's name. So by the mercy of the Lord, one receives a child. तो माँ होते तो समझते थे, समझाते. एक दिन सपना देखा. So one day what happened, there was a small child who was playing with a trident. In that dream, And then the father also said, I also had the same dream. Anjana and Keshri, both of them had the same dream. Lord Shiva, the Hayagriva avatar, and the combination of Hayagriva avatar and Shivji came in the womb of Anjani Mata, the mother of Hanumanji. Like we know that how, I'm not going into the detailed pastimes of Hanumanji, I'm just going further. So this Hanumanji, he was very, he was what he would do, along with all of his friends, he would just fly in the air. And here and there. Father and mother are also very happy. And then people would come and they would, complain about Hanumanji. You must control your child. So mother and father would not be able to get hold of him. So in this way, if someone is sleeping, Hanumanji would come. He would scare them off. And then people would become very, sometimes what he would do, someone is sleeping, what he would do, he would just, disturb people so much. So one time what happened, that Sakha said, we would like to go to the garden and want to eat mangoes. Monkeys are like that. They eat little, they waste. So what they would do, they take little and destroy many. Monkeys every day do this. They eat little, but then they waste so much. So in this way, what was I saying? Along with the friends, he's eating and throwing all the foodstuffs here and there. So the master of the garden came with the stick and said, who are you? Why are you destroying the garden? He said, don't move. If we see the leaves moving, we'll get to know. So what Hanumanji did, he actually got hold of that man and put him in the water, and then he was not able to breathe. So the one who, in previous time, kings would give this sort of punishment, that they would put in the water and won't let the offender breathe. This is also started from the Indian civilization. So in this way, Hanumanji would make the person become completely breathless by putting him in the water. So Hanumanji went to Gurukula. Even in Gurukula, many students, all of them are sitting. Shivji and Vayu Devata. Combination of Shivji and Vayu Devata. So in 4 yugas, there are 4 different yugdharmas. The yugadharma of Satyuga is meditation. Tretayam, it's yajna, fire sacrifice. In yajna, what is swaha? Agnidev has 2 sons. Through that, Agnidev accepts all the offerings. Agnidev and his 2 sons, 3. They accept all the offerings. Sorry, 3 sons, not 2. And with those 3 sons has 45 more children. Agnidev plus 1 plus 3, 4. And then the grandchildren are like 45, 49. 49 in the personalities.
Agnidev is one. Agnidev one. He had 3 sons. When we are doing fire sacrifice,
when we do fire
the
sacrifice,
3 sons of Agnidev, they are eating. And Agnidev had 45 grandkids. So 45 grandkids, 3 own kids and 1 himself.
45 grandkids,
49,
3 own kids, 48, and then 1 Shri Agnidev himself is 49.
क्या? बीवी तो है, बीवी ने तो बच्चा कहाँ से हुआ?
He said, what about the wife? Definitely there's a wife, but without wife
जब
there's no
वर्णन
children.
दिया था, ये भारत में पुरुष प्रधान देश है और पुरुष है कोई
India is a male dominant country.
और बीवी रहेंगी अंदर महल में, बाहर
the wife would stay in the palace,
इस समय जैसे नहीं
outside,
है.
not like today's time.
60-70 साल पीछे जाओ,
Go 60-70 years
100 साल पीछे
ago or 100 years ago, you would know
पुरुष से अधिक जाएगी, पी करके झुम बराबर झुम सलाएगी. पहले ऐसा नहीं था.
It's not like that nowadays. Women are drinking. All this is Western culture. Has completely demolished Indian culture. We're also following this. Women are out, going out freely. And then, I'm not criticizing, but I see women naked dancing, even in India, and drinking. This is all influenced by the West. You all from cities, you know this a lot better. I'm just an illiterate person from a village, but I'm seeing all these things happening. How the Western culture has demolished. Oh, this is the reason you're asking about why. Oh, okay. Even Krishna ordered Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha to expand the creation, nourish it, and destroy it. Vishnu is asking this to Krishna. You should definitely follow what he's saying. There's no 2 doubts about it. He said, whatever they would ask, I'll give to them. If they want material things, I'll give to them. If they want liberation, I'll give to them. But those who don't want bhakti and mukti, how would I be able to maintain them? So Vishnu is thinking about his wife. So what to speak of others? So
ऐसे बोलते रहते हैं, इसको उसकी इच्छा हो रही है तो.
He said, oh, he does not have a wife, but then it looks like he wants to have a wife. I don't know who he's talking about, but then there's some brahmacharya probably.
Okay, प्रश्न पूछ रहे हैं. जैसे सुखदेव गोस्वामी परीक्षित महाराज
just like Shukdev Goswami asked Parikshit Maharaj. Not only his question. Those were not his questions. Arjuna's questions were not his all questions. Similarly, when we're doing Krishna's, we're thinking for the benefit of others. Similarly, you're doing the same. Looks like. Now coming back, so Hanumanji, 49 types of Agni. One is Agnidev, then 3 sons and 45 grandsons. So whatever we offer in the fire, then all accepted.
अग्नि के 3 बेटे और 45 नाती, कुल 49 तरह के पापों की अग्नि है. तो कृति जब ध्यान तो विष्णु, सत्ययुग में युग धर्म ध्यान करना.
Satyuga, it was meditation, Yuga Dharma. In Treta,
हवन कैसे होता है?
Havan means yajna karna.
जलती हुई आग में स्वाहा स्वाहा, और आग न हो जितने सहा करो आहा करो होगा नहीं. और दापर परिचर्या,
fire we offer.
दापर युग में
Vapar, it's paricharya.
अर्चन,
the Archan Vidhi.
वर्तमान में क्या होता है? वर्तमान में कलियुग में हरि नाम संकीर्तन, जो ध्यान भी है, यज्ञ भी है,
ध्यान, meditation, fire sacrifice and deity worship is also there, but then the prominence is Harinam Sankirtana. In Satyuga, Dhyan, the Archan, Nam Sankirtan, everything was there, but then the prominence was for meditation. Similarly, each Yuga has a prominent dharma, and other dharmas are also being followed at the same time. So what Hanumanji did, there was a sacrifice going on. When his Gurudev left, what he did, he took a wood log, and he burnt, and then everything was set on fire by him. Because Hanuman was so naughty. His Gurudev said, hey Hanuman. He said, hey Gurudev, what happened? Hanuman said, I'm the one who has burnt everything. He said, you have no fear. He said, why have you done this? He said, Guruji, you perform small sacrifices. I had a desire that there must be a huge fire sacrifice. That's why I've set everything up on fire. He said, oh, you're such a prankster. He said, you are also becoming my Guru. So I'm giving you a curse. You disturb everybody you make funny faces and scare people off, you would become very simple. You forget all about your powers. But for the deliverance of the world, if someone reminds you how powerful you are, then you would be able to remember your power. But only when you're being reminded. So I'll share the rest of the pastime tomorrow.
नहीं, उनको तो ये शक्ति तो जैसे था ऐसे बदमाशी बुद्धि नहीं था, वो ढका हुआ था, लेकिन शक्ति से तो था ही, जैसे बदमाशी शक्ति है,
but it's just that it was covered.
नहीं कर सकता.
Mani Shaktis was covered.
दूसरा वो सती जी को पिताजी को उन्होंने रखा था सती और फिर वो सती परेशान रहने आगे राम जी जब उनको पता है कि सीता जी मेरे पास है तो फिर वो परेशान है
कौन? अच्छा, ठीक है. ये प्रश्न काली से पूछा था किसने?
I'll answer these questions tomorrow.
ये भगवान राम के एक दिन में एक बार आते हैं.
He comes once the day of Lord Brahma. Before that, when he came,
करने आए थे, उस समय सती पार्वती है. उस समय जब सती के रूप में थी,
so that particular time Parvati, who was in the form of Sati,
और इधर चैतन्य चरितामृत ने बताया के माध्यम से कहा गई कैलाश पार्वती के पास रही, सती के पास रही नहीं कहा.
she went to Parvati,
पार्वती के पास रही. इससे मतलब इससे पहले वाले कल्प में,
that in the previous kalpa when Ramchandra came, it's a different kalpa pastime.
क्योंकि इस बार पार्वती सती नहीं है.
Because here is Parvati, not Sati.
49 प्रकार के अग्नि है.
49 types of fire.
उसके 3 बेटे जब हवन करते हैं, वही बेटे हवन के सब कुछ खाते हैं.
Then these sons they accept, and then Agnidev's grandson, 45 grandsons, and they accept.
गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. उनका बेटा हुआ एक, उनका नाम है सत्तर. सत्तर श्यामलाल 2 है.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
क्षमा करें तो क्षमा करें जाएगा आपका ना तो आप तो